Hello everyone, I'm Patrick, and I wanted to do my first ever Let's Play doing Meeple Station. This is a game that I just recently learned about, even though I think the 1.0 release has been out for about a year now. Seems really fun, so we're going to take a crack at it and play together. I've been messing around a little bit in the sandbox, but we're going to try a campaign this time. And I'm a little worried, but I'm just gonna go for middle of the road here. Sorry, I would read this to you, but I cannot read out loud very quickly, so read along with me. Warm enough to support life there. Survival of the Meeple race has been hard won. I mean, it looks like an icy planet. There are no Meeple in the geological record. Ooh, where did they come from? Who else were there, you know? The tellers that the Meeple race had been once blossomed in the light of a different star. Oh, so they traveled. Wonder what those say. Spark was lit in the Meeple's hearts. Oh, so that's why they went back into space. Where did they come from? This person looks like they are sick of this. And take the leap back to the stars. Something about it feels like coming home. Maybe they're just from space and they weren't, like maybe they were from an asteroid or something, evolved. That sounds so weird, I'm sorry. Alright, so now we're gonna build space station. The Eagle has landed. Welcome aboard the station, Captain Patrick. I'm Flight Director Kohlrabi for the I don't know, and I'll be your main contact on the ground. Please call me Kohlrabi. I will. Is that Kohlrabi? It is. Like the food. First things first, we sent you enough supplies to hopefully support your crew until you can get self-sufficient. Make sure you assign a miner and get yourself a healthy reserve of ice as soon as meeply possible. Oxygen-containing environments are well liked by crew members. Yeah, I'm also a fan of oxygen. Alright, things start off paused, which is great. Objective, grow your station. Okay. First we gotta go through and assign jobs. And then we're gonna also assign quarters. So I'm gonna give this to the janitor actually, because they can get a little bit sad. Get all these assigned. Oh. Hi, Marco. Cat has come over. So we got all of that done. All right. We would like to mine this ice for sure. Let's see. This has silicone. It's kind of nice. Oh, ice and carbon. So we might want to switch to actually just doing that, because it's nice to get something while mining for ice. So yeah, I'm gonna switch over to that. So go over there, little meeple. Carbon and iron, that's gonna be great for making steel. Awesome. I almost forgot, but I have to... Oh, blocked. How is it blocked? Hello? Alright, well, I need to figure out why this is blocked. I don't really see how it's blocked. Is it blocked because this is in the way? Let's see what I have here. I have 80 aluminum. So I could build out. Guess we're gonna remove that and then build it out further. I hope we can make it out to here. Let's see. I'm just gonna set these, so I'm basically always gonna need steel, so I'm gonna set it to make any if I have less than 30. So I'm gonna set that as a minimum. And aluminum, same kind of deal. I'm gonna make it 30 as well. So then once we get below a certain amount, it'll be it'll go into production. So we're working on building out this dock just farther away so it's not getting blocked. Just want to check in on my meeples and see, okay, they don't like the dining area. Yeah, I get it, but I was poor. So, looking pretty good though. Janitor's feeling a bit overworked maybe. Maybe just needs a nap. So, doing pretty well. So I'll check back in a bit. Alright, moment of truth here. This has been built out. Yay, okay. So I guess this meteor just kind of blocked it, which we didn't know existed. Also, I don't know if you all caught this, but I did not see this for a little bit. This ice asteroid just, like, we built through this and it's just like in the space. So that's a little annoying. These are pretty, it says poor. This one's meager. These are poor. So I'm debating about moving this out by 1 just to give them a little bit more space. As you see, I just got a research desk so we can finally start to research. I'm first off gonna do waste processing, and then we'll look at some of these a little bit later. Yeah, I'll check back in when I kind of figure out what I'm gonna do here and maybe what's going on here. I don't know about this. We got our first trade ship and our first meeple. And I'm gonna have to deny just because we don't have enough beds going around. So let's see what we have. So first off, we can sell a bunch of silicone. Hello, Marco. That's my cat, Marco. Aww. Alright. Actually, there's not a ton here. I mean, I'll take the aluminum. Sure. Carbon. I mean, I guess, sure, we'll take the carbon. Aluminum ore. Do we have that? I'm just gonna let it pass for now. But thank you very much for your other stuff. And as you see, I started to build this out. I think people will just be a little bit happier. I mean, people aren't unhappy, but it does say poor living conditions. So I definitely want to amp that up. I think part of it has to do with the bed, which I think we should have less of an issue with now that it's based on resources. Oh, steel, isn't it? Well, we still will have enough. Yeah. So that's where we're at right now. I'm trying to get rid of this ice, and both so we have a bunch of ice and to get rid of this kind of crash situation happening here. Yeah. Okay, so I just accepted a new meeple, and oh, nobody has beds anymore. So I up these to meager now. So that was xylophones. All right, so I stepped away for a little bit and just kind of let this go idle. But it looks like we are getting a notification here about Hasmeeps. So they create biomasses, which is an essential component for botany. So we definitely want these. Not only do the suits of protect Hasmeeps from toxic hazards, but they also do so while being a lovely shade of periwinkle. That is a lovely shade. Now that you're ready, we're going to send you over a Hasmeep pirate. What? Alright. I paused the game here. So we're gonna go zoom out a little bit. And I think we're gonna just move ahead and actually, no. Before we do botany, I'm gonna do these large containers because I'm gonna need that. Oh wow, we've pooped a lot. Alright, so I'm building out this for another room because we got another person. And I guess we're gonna need another room too. So I'll have to think about that and I'll check back in with you guys soon. Alright, well I haven't even built the second room that I needed to build, but we got another update. The Eagle has landed. Now that the station is relatively self-sufficient, it's time to start expanding the crew. We want you to establish a research department. We're going to send one science officer to help you adjust to that. I mean, I already have a scientist, but okay, thank you. Thank you. So actually, our scientist could also be an engineer, so I am actually going to make them a second engineer so we can get these houses and beds built. So, Pirate here is looking pretty sad, probably because he doesn't have a room. So unfortunately, I just kind of kicked Safari out and gave him this nice, meager room. Hopefully he cheers up a little bit. There's two more beds that are people who don't have rooms can stay in until we get them some rooms. That's a little unfortunate, but how it goes sometimes. This may not be the best place to end it, but I think I'm gonna end it here. Next time, I'm hopefully going to start off with some more bedrooms, so everyone has their own room, and then we can really get started in the hydroponics and just researching. All right, thanks so much. See you next time.